welcome back to our channel. So, judging by the title, y'all already know what we finna get into. I'm finna tell you guys my top 5 favorite books by Kirsten Moglen. Y'all, she has became my all-time favorite author, and I just discovered her like maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. She's awesome, and I thought that this would be a great time to tell you guys because they're all creepy, they all have killers, they're all suspenseful and full of thrillers. So before we even get started, I need you guys to know that I am now accepting new members of the Danny gang. If you want to be a member of the gang, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Activate the bell, put your fists up. Y'all gotta fight me. After you fight me and you're jumped in, you're a lifetime member. Period.
Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period.
So y'all, before we actually start talking about the books, because I'm gonna just give you 5. I'm gonna make it short, simple, and sweet. Let's make us a little drink. I got a spooky concoction over here, so I thought I would make it with you guys. So I'll go ahead and use some ice cubes. I got these cute little bats and this cute little ghost. And add a little spooky concoction. So I want to just jump right into the video because I know a lot of people are doing Vlogtober and y'all ain't got time to be watching my videos all day, okay? So Kirsten Moglen, I will leave her website down below because she has all her books in order, so that you guys can kind of follow along. So coming in at number 5, and I'm going to put the picture of the book on the screen because I don't physically have it. I do have my Kindle here. However, once I read a book, I return it. So I don't have it on my Kindle anymore, but I do have Kindle Unlimited, and I do have Goodreads. So I'll leave my Goodreads as well as my Kindle information down below so y'all can follow me, see what I think about books and stuff like that. So with that being said, the number 5, coming in at number 5 is The Perfect Getaway, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that. All right, gang, so just listen, and this is what The Perfect Getaway is about, y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to be at the edge of your seat.
The envelope was white, our names and address scrawled across the top in messy handwriting. I stopped when I reached it in the stack of mail. Who wrote letters by hand anymore? I tried to think back to the last time we'd received anything handwritten, utterly baffled that I couldn't even remember, as I tore the envelope open, laying the stack of mail on the table. Brad looked up from his coffee and laptop, noticing what I assumed was a worried look on my face. "What's that?" he asked, setting the mug down to give me his full attention. I chewed my lip, tearing the envelope the rest of the way. "I don't know. Just junk mail." Relief and disappointment filled me, but I tried to keep it hidden. What had I expected anyway? The picture of a tropical island, the couple on the front dressed all in white, her blonde hair blowing in the wind as she kissed him, and her hand on his stubbled chin, taunted me. "Apparently we just have to get away," I teased, winking at him as I tossed it back into the stack and lifted the electric bill, grimacing. "The electric's nearly $100 more this month. We're going to have to turn the air up." I laid the bill back into the stack and walked away, back toward the sink where I'd been loading the dishwasher a moment before the mail had arrived. Just before I turned on the water, I heard my husband say, "Now, hang on a second. This is actually addressed to us."
So, kind of, y'all just heard like a little brief synopsis. So basically, this book is about 4 couples, and they get this invitation in the mail to this beautiful tropical island where they can just go for free to have a good time with their friends. 4 couples. And when they get to this island, a whole bunch of weird, creepy stuff starts happening. And then somebody ends up dead, and the whole book is just full of like twists and turns, trying to figure out how this person ended up dying on this island on this couple's perfect getaway trip. So they're still trying to decide who sent these letters, how are they chosen, and then what's going to happen. So it's basically a trip of a lifetime until someone ends up dead, okay? So that was The Perfect Getaway by Kirsten by Kirsten Moglen. I'll put the picture of the book on the side of the screen so you guys know what to look for. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites, and that's coming in at number freaking 5. Number 4, I have it right here. This is actually the only physical copy book that I have by Kirsten Moglen. So I want to collect them all, but as y'all know, I live in an apartment, so I don't want to have like a whole bunch of heavy books for whenever we decide to move into like a home. So for now, I just read like most of my books on Kindle. But Widow Falls, y'all, I actually got to meet Kirsten Moglen. So if you don't know, and if you're new to my channel, my boyfriend gifted me and him, of course, with tickets to go meet Kirsten Moglen when she came to Winston-Salem, and I took a book with me to have her signed, which was awesome. So she signed it, and she said, I'll show y'all because I am so excited and blessed to have this. It says, Danny, don't trust anyone, and then it says, at Widow Falls, and then she signed it, and then I also have a bookmark. So this is coming in at number 4, Widow Falls, and basically it's about a girl who needed a job, and there was like a opening for a camp counselor because mysteriously the person that they had previously ended up disappearing. So she was chosen to fill the spot of the girl that had disappeared. And once she gets there, she meets all the other camp counselors, and they pretty much send her on a whirlwind. A lot of weird stuff starts happening. So yeah, all her books have some weird element, of course, and they're all filled with twists and turns. So yeah, this basically says when Sloane takes a job at the infamous whitewater rafting camp, Widow Falls, she quickly learns that the camp has a reputation for more than just summer fun. People go missing at Widow Falls, and that's exactly what the freak happens in this book, and it's so good. It says the guy she's replacing was just one of many. As Sloane settles into her new home, a one-room apartment she'll be sharing with 5 other people, y'all. A one-room apartment with 5 people, boys, girls, everybody, and it's one room for the whole summer. She can't help asking questions and digging into the disappearance she's heard about. Her new roommates tell her stories of dark legends and dangerous folklore surrounding the secluded camp, but assured her there's nothing to worry about. It's all superstition. So then Sloane finds a box with a lot of clues, and from there, everything spirals. So yeah, this is coming in at number 4, Widow Falls, which is one of my absolute favorites, but it's not my favorite. So the next 3 books are a trilogy, and I'll put all these pictures on the side of the screen. So number 3 is the Atonement, number 2 is the Addendum, and number 3 is the Arrangement. So I think these are some of the most famous books that Kirsten has, and basically it starts with the Arrangement, which is my number 1. But basically it starts with the Arrangement, and y'all, it's so crazy. A couple, let me kind of pull it up so I can tell you guys exactly what it says.
And a portion of our last name, Greenberg. And you can be Pete Patterson, he answered quickly. Apparently, he'd already given it some thought. I've always wanted that last name, like James. He flushed red again as he mentioned his favorite author. I nodded. Okay, and we need to make sure we put that we're only looking for something casual. I don't want anyone to get hurt in this process, us or them. We're going to end up with a lot of married people doing the same thing, I'd say, he said, then laughed. If only there was an option to just put that as your status. I didn't laugh with him.
So, my next 3 books, like I said, it's a trilogy. So you have the Arrangement, which was the first one, and then you have the Agreement, and then you have the Atonement. No, you have the Arrangement, the Addendum, and the Atonement. So basically, this book is about a couple, Ainsley Greenberg and her husband or whatever, and she prides herself on being the fixer. So basically, and I'm reading if you see me peering, they have a couple rules that they agree on. So the rules are this married couple will date someone else once a week. They will, and then they will discuss what happened on the date. You know, did it lead to something good? Did it lead to something bad? Did it lead to sex? Or, like, what did it lead to? They're giving each other a pass every week. So Peter He'll go out like on Mondays. Ainsley, she'll go out on like Thursdays, and then Fridays they'll get together and discuss kind of like what happened. So basically it says, soon though, the rules are broken, turning terrible mistakes into unspeakable consequences. When the only person that could count on to keep their darkest secret is each other, new questions and deceits surface. Can they truly trust the person they share a life with, or will the vicious lies that have mounted over the years destroy everything they built? Y'all, when I say, if you don't listen to anything else I say, or if you don't read any other book, please go read The Agreement. The Agreement. This 3-book trilogy is so good. I literally read The Agreement in one day. It was that good because the twists and turns in these 3 books are crazy. They're super crazy. So my number 1 book is The Agreement, and I'll of course put a picture on the side of the screen because y'all, it was so good. It was page turning. It was a breathtaking. Y'all, I would be on the edge of my seat reading whenever I could, because I'm the type of person, I go into like reading slumps, and Kirsten Moglen really helped me out because her books are insane. I think she has like over 35 books, and I just appreciate her because they're all so good. Those are my top 5. If you guys want to know more books, or if you guys want me to do a different author, let me know down below. I'm gonna keep this video short, simple, and sweet. Let me know what you guys are reading for this spooky month of October, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.